What is up? Welcome back to another video. I'm super excited for today's one because it is a Thai beef green curry meal prep video. I absolutely love Thai green curry. I usually will use chicken, but today I thought I would use some beef schnitzel. So you can of course swap the beef out with chicken, tofu, or any other options such as chickpeas or lentils, depending on your lifestyle choices. We've got some Thai green curry paste. I'm using some frozen vegetables. You could of course use fresh. Fish sauce is optional. We've got some jasmine rice here. Sometimes I like to use half and half jasmine rice and cauliflower rice, depending on my goals. I've also got the light coconut cream. My mum would hate me for using this. She always uses full coconut cream, but I find this makes it a lot more macro friendly for my meal preps. And I've also got some bamboo shoots. This is again an optional kind of thing. So up to you as to whether you want to use it, but let's get into the video. All you need is one pot and a rice cooker, or if you don't have a rice cooker, you can of course stovetop your jasmine rice. I'm starting off with 100 grams of jasmine rice, so depending on your macros, you'll use more or less. I'm making my rice fresh each day, but if you're meal prepping this, you could of course multiply the rice by how many days you want it for. So this recipe will make 4 meals. I like to rinse my rice first, so what I'll do is pour some water on it, swirl it around, and then drain it, and then do this a few more times until the water is nice and clear. I ended up rinsing it twice, the water's nice and clear, and now I'm going to put it on. Okay, so now the rice is on, it is time to get into the curry part of this recipe. I just wanted to say that I only had 400 grams of the beef, so I'm making this into 4 meals, being 100 grams per meal of the meat portion. Of course, you can easily adjust these measurements. So if you wanted, say, Monday to Friday lunches or dinners, you could use 500 grams of tofu, chicken, or beef, and then you could also increase the vegetables if you wanted. This is a really easy recipe in which you can adjust portion sizes where needed. Something like this would be great if you had a couple of friends coming over for a meal, or of course if you wanted to just meal prep for a couple of days. First up, we have half a can of coconut cream using the light version. Once the coconut cream starts to bubble, I add in my green Thai curry paste and I'll stir it all around. So I'm using 80 grams. If you like it hotter, you could of course use more. And if you're using more protein and veg, then you could add in an extra 20 grams too. I like my curry a little bit spicy, but not too hot. This is the way my mum taught me to do it, with the coconut cream first and then the curry paste to get the aroma going before adding in the meat. It's all mixed through and smelling delicious, so I'm going to add in my beef or whatever your protein choice is and stir it all around. Tablespoon of fish sauce. Add in some bamboo shoots. As this is just for me, I can definitely taste test it from it. Ooh. I must say that is a little bit spicy, but I think once I put the vegetables in it and I pair it with the rice, it will kind of mellow it down a little bit. So if you're someone that doesn't like it very spicy, you know, you can obviously use less curry paste, but also when I do it usually with a sweet potato or a potato, I feel like that lessens the intensity of it. Today, I'm not using any potato. I'm making this a really quick kind of recipe that can be done in under 30 minutes for your meal prep, because I understand what it's like to be busy. Let's add in the vegetables. Hopefully this takes away some of the spiciness of it. Otherwise, I am going to be having some hot lunches this week. Leave that for about, I guess, 5 to 10 minutes really, just to cook the vegetables because the meat's already cooked. The rice cooker just popped up. Let's check it. I like my rice really soft. I know some other people like it a little bit more firm, but it looks like it is done. So I'm just going to leave that there to sit while I wait for the curry to cook. What you want to do if you are meal prepping and you're tracking macros and you want everything to be even is dish up the rice and the curry into a separate bowl. So here I can see that for all of this curry, it is 1,300 grams, so 1.3 kilos. If I was making 5 meals, I'd divide that by 5. If I'm making 4 meals, I would divide it by 4. 1,300 grams is going to be 325 grams per meal because I'm making it into 4 meals. If you had your rice, you could do the same thing in which you weigh the total amount of it and then split it by however many meals you want. Because I am only doing 1 portion of rice, obviously I've only cooked 100 grams, so I just know that that's going to be into this bowl here for my lunch today. In terms of the beef curry, all you need to do is tear the scale. So I'll turn the scale on again now and it's showing 0. So when it comes to portioning up my meals, I've weighed this. I know that for 4 meals, it's 325 grams of curry. If I'm staying at home, I could easily just keep it in this bowl in the fridge and then portion it out each time. Whereas if I was meal prepping to, you know, go to work or whatever, I would portion it out with my rice into some kind of Tupperware. I'm going to weigh out 325 grams for my lunch now. I've portioned out my lunch amount here. What I could do with the remaining 3 meals is either put them into Tupperwares and then cook the rice fresh, or of course I could just leave it in this bowl and weigh it out across the week depending how I feel. To be honest, I think I'm just going to put this into a smaller container, a glass container with a lid, keep it in the fridge for the next couple of days and then have that. When it comes to meal prep, it's super important that you refrigerate or freezer your food. So I'll usually keep out meals for, say if I prepare it on a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and I'll put the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday amount in the freezer and then take it out the night before to put in the fridge when I will want it. So there you have it, a very super simple, easy meal prep that you can make in under 30 minutes or something you might want to make for when you have friends coming around. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next video.